Right, so we're going live tonight. So we're live now. Live and direct. Right, we're going live tonight. So we're live now.
They said you wouldn't make it so far.
Are you interested in finding a school to enhance your education? Not sure where to start? Well, today your search is over. CDP Maths Lab eSchool offers classes for CSEC, CAPE, and GSET subjects, along with training in early childhood education and data operation. Listen to what CDP Maths Lab students have to say about their most fulfilling experience.
While I was attending, it was almost the best experience I ever had. Like I was in class, but I wasn't. I would give the school the full 10 out of 10 because the teachers take the opportunity to help the ones that really needed it. To the upcoming students, this is the best decision you have made, and it will benefit you in the near future.
Talk to your soul and say, I
CDP Maths Lab eSchool was founded by Ronique Bernard in August 2009 with a vision to see our students receive a solid education with an emphasis on developing their cognitive skills. The school is committed to developing individuals who will have a positive impact on the society.
know that your moves will let them show. You keep creating pictures and
The class it really helped me, and if you are going to CSEC, I really recommend this class, so you could always give it a try. The prices are really reasonable, and it is really worth it for online class. Like myself, you would be proud because on that day or on that night when results are out and you log in and you open your results, that feeling, it really is great. It is more of an experience that you would really want to relive.
Of course, I went through it and I passed my exams. So I would highly recommend this to anyone. If you have a problem or so, they will take their time out. They will take their time out to tell you. Plus, they have history of also past students who have also passed their exams in once.
I have been attending for 6 months, and my most fulfilling moment would be the interaction between the teachers and the students, as the environment is very comfortable and welcoming. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, I would rate this institution, along with the teaching techniques, skills, and tolerance of the teachers, a perfect score of 10. If I had the opportunity to recommend someone to this class, I would, because I can assure you that you will leave 10 times better than how you had entered. Now that I am leaving, one thing that I would recommend is a classroom interaction at least twice a month, as some students tend to do better with face-to-face interactions. This program would be the best decision one could choose, as the teachers are excellent at what they do, and they will go to the extreme to ensure that you understand what was taught, even if that means staying up with you all night. To CDP Maths Lab, thank you.
Despite his late start, Sean Day was able to successfully complete his exam.
Trust me, it's a really good program, because if I entered a month before exam and I passed the exam, that says everything for itself. The program speaks for itself practically then.
just start to believe.
CDP Maths Lab eSchool is convenient and economical. We provide flexible learning options in a relaxed environment. With over 80% pass rate, we offer free demo classes before payment, one-to-one interactive tutoring, clinical teaching sessions to strengthen weak areas, and step-by-step video and worksheet exercises.
All right, so we can begin now. All right. So we're gonna start off with our student presentation first, and then we'll go into the content for today. All right. So Miss Blake, are you ready? Student presentation time. Miss Blake, are you ready, Miss Blake?
Yeah, I'm alone ready.
Yeah, I'll go first. I don't know if someone is ready. Makeda might join us with our internet improves. She's watching us live on YouTube. So you gotta start a presentation. You can turn on your video. It's ready to go.
Okay, sir, give me a second. I'm sorry, it was supposed to be a video. I thought we were going to just turn on our cameras and present it now.
Yes, ma, you can turn on your cameras and present. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good.
Ready now, sir?
Yeah, man, ready like Freddy. I'm not Freddy ready, but I'm ready. All right, so here we go. It just say, Miss Blake, ready to do your presentation. Right.
Right.
Okay.
So, good night, everybody.
Right.
I'm Christiana Blake, and I will be presenting on water filter. Okay, so it's not as how I expected it to turn out, but I did really try. Either way. So first, I can't, sir, can I demonstrate, like, can I like tell what I use and so forth?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you think, man?
So, I was trying to get a nappy. It didn't work. So what I did, I realized that wipes can be used as a substitute. So I stuffed it with some wipes and some layers of napkin. Right. So in the first layer, you have fine sand.
Yeah.
And then after I put the fine sand in, then I put a next layer of napkins and wipe. Then secondly, afterwards, I put some charcoal, right? And then again, I put another layer of wipes and napkins. Then afterwards, I added some coarse sand. Baby, go and sit down, please. I added some coarse sand, and then again, I add a next layer of napkin and wipes. And then lastly, now I got some gravel and put on the top. What I'm going to do now is give you a demonstration of how it can be used. So give me a second, let me get a bowl and some water.
Okay. All right. Looking good so far.
Okay, I am back. Let's see if I can probably see. This is being done. All right, so this is my bowl. which the filtered water is going to go in.
Okay.
Also be mindful if you don't have the alum or chlorine to disinfect the water, afterwards you can boil it.
Okay. All right. Good.
So here I go. So I the water in. I give it some time to process through the layers of the filters. Doesn't start draining as it if you give it some time.
Yeah, man. No problem. Okay. Good night to Makeda. Makeda is watching, saying good night. I know she's busy enjoying herself so far.
Some time to It's going to take a little time because based on the filters that are on the inside, which is the wipes and the napkin. There you go.
Okay. You see the water coming through. Wow. Yeah, we see it, yeah, man. Water coming through. Filtered water. Purified water.
And the water that I used a while ago, it was discolored.
Discolored. Okay. Okay.
Yes, so it's actually coming clear.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. We should have showed us that.
Discolored water. Yes.
You
Yes,
see that?
I
You
should
see
have
that some of
gotten.
it? You have some of
I
this
can
color
go
over there?
for. Can go
Yeah.
for a cup. Okay, so I was trying to find a clearer glass cup, but there, as you can see, it is not crystal clear. You can
Yes.
see the flux.
Yeah.
Well, you know, circulating.
Yeah, we
through
see
it.
it. It's colorful too.
Yes. So there you go for my presentation on my filter. I hope it everybody learned something.
Okay. Well, that is creative. Very creative. I think Makeda see that she's getting some big competition around here, right? That's creative, and that is what I call being creative, because excellent. That's great, and that's what we call a real model, right? So we here seeing water purification in its finest so far, right? And we see that she has her discolored water, and I know that by the end of the class, we'll be able to see the purified water that will start dripping through or what should I call her, purification station. Right. But I have some questions before we go to Samoya's presentation. I'd like to ask Tristiana to tell, and we have another good presenter here too. And Amoy, she had a terrific video with the teeth, and I know that there's more presentations to come. I get so excited when I see presentations. Very excited when I see presentations. I just get excited, very excited. But Tristiana, tell me something though. In preparing all of your materials and putting your project together, how did it make you feel? What did it do for you?
Well, so it was fun, adventurous. Me at work, walking on camp, looking for the materials, gathering cups and so forth. Well, it was a good experience. It was fun, It's also actually, to be honest, I really see the difference between the coarse sand and the smooth sand. And actually, sir, I actually made 2 filters. I did a experiment on one last night to test and see if it really works, and then I made the second one on my break while at work. So yes, it was really fun, and it helped me to think and to stay focused, and it also helped me to keep me actually interested in what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good. Wonderful news. Great. Wonderful news. And I believe it helps you to appreciate the lesson that you learned last week. Right? So you're basically doing it. So when I say I want you guys to do presentations, it is very, very important that we get these presentations going, because at the end of the day, it as you have heard Tristiana says, it keeps you interested in what you're doing, right? And focus as well. So it's very, 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 very interesting. So I get that. I see that Samoya is having some internet connectivity. So as soon as she get back on, we will allow her to get into her presentation, right? So now we're gonna be going. We're gonna go to my PowerPoint. So while we wait till Amoya gets back, Samoya gets back on, we're gonna go straight into the rest of the lesson. All right. So good night to Makeda again.
Excuse me, sir.
Go ahead.
It is actually finished. I'm not sure if you guys would like to see the result now or later.
Of course. If the result is ready, why not? Why not? I'd love to see the result.
Okay.
I'd love to see the finished product.
So let me part but this because it just drip a little bit. Right. So this is it. It's actually clear. It's not going to show all that.
Yes, it's clear, man. It's actually clear. Clear.
It's actually clear. Give the light.
I think it has freeze a bit.
You seeing, sir?
Yeah, your camera freeze a bit. The camera is freeze a bit. Close the camera, then turn it on back. Close the camera, then turn on back the camera. All right, can turn it on back now.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, let's turn it on back. All right, so when we get back Tristiana back in the camera. So we wait. All right, so while we wait until Tristiana back up, then we will we're gonna move now into the remaining of the lesson. And that was indeed an interesting presentation. I really appreciated it. So we're gonna move now into the rest of the lessons. Normally I would have asked for, students, and this is what she presented on, and see that Makeda is giving her thumbs up for that presentation, Tristiana. So she's appreciated it as a talented person like herself, right? This is what Tristiana was presenting on. So you saw that she went through the actual thing. Her filter was there, and I believe she used the wipes. Was it wipes? She said she had to use those as her filter, right? do the filtration, and then we see the charcoal, I believe, was there for the purification itself, the disinfection part of it. Good. All right. Give me a second here, please. Yes, Trisha, I was just telling the students that, well, Makeda said thumbs up on on the channel there in the chat. So she obviously appreciates what you did. Now, I was asking though, the white thing, was it wipes you had there? Was it wipes? Was it wipes you use? Tristiana? Tristiana, you hear me? Star says, okay. All right, we see some persons having some internet connectivity issues, but good night, Nastasia. Welcome back. You just missed Tristiana's beautiful presentation, but I guess you can catch it live on YouTube. Oh, Makeda says she used cottons in hers. Makeda, we would love to see yours. Let me know if you made a video, Makeda, so we could, if the video is there, we could show the video. If you're not able to come on. So Makeda has made hers as well. We are waiting for someone who will be coming back. Our laptop is updating. But as we wait on the other presenters to put their things together, Nastasia, were you ready for tonight's presentation, by the way? May I ask? We saw one a while ago. Were you ready for tonight's presentation, Nastasia?
No, sir.
No? Okay. All right. Okay. So these presentations are so helpful. Honestly, it helps you, the student. I remember that we had a student who came to the program 2 weeks before the exam, Samoya. And not this Samoya, but her name is Samoya Blake. She was also Blake to Tristiana. Blakes are talented people, right? And okay, so she says in the Google Drive. All right, so we're looking at the Google Drive. So we have our other presentation in the Google Drive. Wow, it's presentation night, is it? All right, so I'm going to look in the Google Drive. But while I'm looking at the Google Drive now for Makeda's presentation, I must say that I told her that I should have gotten a grade 2, but she had to do her presentations, and the presentations really helped. It really helped, and it helped her. And don't stop doing your presentations, because it is very, very, very useful, right? Very useful. So you need to continue doing these things. And I trust that as you continue to do it, you will see the magic it actually creates, right? So
No.
you need to continue doing those stuff. I think Makeda's video we're gonna go to Makeda's video first.
Hello.
So we're gonna go to Makeda's and then we will get back into our lesson.
No.
Stop this. All right, gonna get your mic, Tristiana.
No.
Thank you. All right, so we're gonna watch Makeda's video now. So we're gonna watch her video first. All right, so let's get back this here. So we're gonna watch Makeda's video first. All right, we'll see the video of Makeda. So we're gonna share it now. We're gonna play it now. Let's see. So we'll continue with the student presentations. No, so here we go.
Video is on water purification. Yes! Are you excited? Well, I know I am excited. Why you're wondering why am I excited? Yes, I am excited because I want to know how do water flow within my tap, or let me just say how do water come within my pipe or my tap at home. Now water goes through stages. Yes, they do. Yes, water goes through stages, and these stages are: the first stage, we have water from rivers or lakes. Then we have coagulation, my God. Then we have sedimentation. After sedimentation, then filtration. Now filtration is the process through filters, is a process where water filters to purify. Now in filtration, there are charcoal in filtration. We have sand. What else? We have pebbles or gravels is a part of filtration. And sorry, I did not explain about sedimentation. Now sedimentation, the dirt settles to the bottom and the water becomes cleaner. That is why it goes to filtration. And then we have disinfection. In disinfection, we have chlorine in disinfection. Disinfection kills the germs and some other things that are in disinfection. You have chlorine and some more things, and then voila, home consumption. So from disinfection to home, yes, so we get water in our tap in these stages, or let me just say steps. Yes, and before we drink the water at home, we boiled it. Yes, we boiled it. So guys, remember, water from the river, coagulation, sedimentation, filtration, disinfection, and home consumption. Yes. Do you want to see what I'm talking about? Sure. Come and let me show you what I'm talking about water treatment or water purification. Let's go. Are you ready? I am ready. Let's go. Guys, I'm back. Unfortunately, I have to put these in order to get this water purification on the go. But in order for me to do so, I have to know what comes after and what comes next. So I would like for your help, you guys, to help me here. Now I have river, so get water from the river. What I think is next? I wonder, is it disinfection? No.
No, I don't think it's
disinfection.
Yes.
What is it? It's coagulation.
Yes, coagulation.
Well, you can't pronounce the word, boy.
Yeah.
Alright, next we have, after coagulation, I think we have
dirty water.
Yeah, we get the water from the river, yeah.
So
we have sedimentation. Sedimentation. So sedimentation is next. Now, what I think is next? I really think it's filtration is next.
Yeah, filtration.
Filtration, because we have the here, we have the sand, we have the charcoal in the bottle, we have the gravel, we have the pebbles or the gravel here. So thank you guys for your help. But hold up, we're not finished. We have one more leave. Yes, I think it's disinfection because it's the only thing that we have left back. Wow, thank you guys for your help. Now let's get this water purification on the go.
So guys,
Thank you guys for your help. Now have the sedimentation here. Now let's see what's going to happen. Oh shoot. Oh my god. Oh my god.
it's coming down slowly.
See there? It's running. Let's see what's coming.
It's just going. Just keep on going. Just some more. Just a little bit more. Take a closer. It's not working. So guys, we've been planning on this, so we figured it out. So it's good again. We're joining in again. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
As you guys can see,
The water is flowing very fast, but it's the river. The river is getting clean and nice.
for us to drink.
Yes, so if you can see carefully, that means you can see.
Now we're at home consumption. Now the water is good for us to drink. Yes, so we boil the water and we have it. Thanks again, guys. I hope you learned something from my video. Thank you very much for participating with my little mini game.
God.
Well. I guess Tristiana and Makeda had similar ideas in terms of their filter. They're very good. Water purification. It's getting interesting now. So we had a live presentation, and we have a video presentation. We have another live presentation coming up. Someone is back on. But I would like to hear from, congratulations. And for those who are in the YouTube channel, the chat, it is Kim Maxwell who did that presentation. So she's right there with you in the chat. All right, you can speak to her in the chat right there. But I want to hear from those in our studio here in Zoom to tell me what you thought about Makeda's presentation. She's not in to speak about her, so I will ask you to tell me what you think about her presentation. Anyway, who's going to go first? Javon, what about you? You want to tell us what you thought about the presentation so far? Javon, are you there? If you are there, your mic is muted. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, they said so.
Okay, can you tell us about what you think about the presentations that just went a while ago?
So it was a good presentation, sir.
Okay, why you say it was a good presentation? What you liked about it?
The way she explained everything, sir.
Okay, good. All right.
Make it easy to understand, sir, and the presentation.
Okay. All right, so you're getting a taste of what is expected of each student, right, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Even though you might not in a face-to-face class, you still get a chance to do activities and still present, right? I would like to hear from another person. What do you think about it, Amoy?
Well, sir, her presentation is good because she demonstrates how it works very well so you can understand. So I really like her presentation. She did a good job.
A good job. All right. So Makeda is hearing that. All right. Anyone else? Tristiana, you want to speak about Makeda's presentation? Tristiana?
Yes, sir. It was well presented and was put in order. It was good.
It was good. All right, very good. So we're going to go to Samoa's next. We're seeing variations in presentation. We see similarities in terms of the actual, you know, what you call it? There's a purification plan. You guys make a purification plan. And we see creativity. And we see that, you know, when different persons do the same thing, you get the variations. You know, you get different ideas and stuff like that. This is wonderful. Great. Awesome. Awesome thing going on. All right. Samaya, are you ready for us now?
Sir, can I go last?
You're the last one. You didn't put the last one.
Oh.
Okay.
Sir, I didn't do what everyone did.
That's all right. That's all right. Everybody's, remember we talk about variations, right? So that doesn't really
No,
matter.
sir, like I didn't do the filtration. I did the water cycle.
Oh, okay, not a problem. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. All right, do the water cycle. Go ahead. Go
Okay.
do the water cycle. All right, so Samaya did the water cycle.
Yeah, I also did a PowerPoint, a really short one.
All right, no problem. So you want to share your screen. All right, go ahead. So Samaya did a PowerPoint for the water cycle. All right, so as we wait until the PowerPoint is up, we'll say good night to Shanice Reed. Good night, Shanice. Will you tell us where you're from? And Shannon Dona, good night to you guys. Happy New Year to you. And will you tell us where you're from? It would be nice to know where you're from as well. All right. I'd like to know where you guys are from. Okay. All right. All right, Samaya, are you ready?
Sir, I'm loading up the PowerPoint.
Okay then. All right, so while we wait until the PowerPoint is ready, I just want to continue encouraging you students to actually, you know, just when I say do your thing, you do your thing. Do your thing, you know, do your thing. And we see presentations. So we've gone two lovely presentations, and I know that this water cycle one is going to be a good one as well. And I know that as we continue to do presentations, everybody will actually learn from it. Even me, the teacher, will learn from it too. And I'm excited to see, you know, what next week will bring. Right? It's fun. This is the fun part of the class. This is the most interesting part of the class. This is the fun part. So here we go. Let me shut my mouth. You have to unmute your mic. Unmute your mic, someone. Unmute your mic.
So can you see me?
Yeah, we're seeing you. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So this is what I did. I'm not sure if you can see it properly.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Okay. Okay, so the first step in the water cycle process is evaporation. And as it says on the screen, evaporation is the process where water from water bodies, such as rivers, lakes, seas, etc., is heated by the sun, change from liquid to vapor, and rise into the atmosphere. So as you can see on the plate or the project that the evaporation arrow is pointed, it's coming from the lake or the river going up towards the sun. And then we have condensation. The condensation is a cloud forming process where water vapor in the atmosphere cools and changes to liquid. So I put some clouds here. You can see that. And then after that, we have precipitation. So precipitation, you see I tried to make some rain droplets right here. Precipitation is any form of moisture which falls from the clouds. This may be in the form of rain, snow, hail, or sleet. Normally they talk about rain because it's the most common one, especially in Jamaica. We don't really have snow.
time and time again we'll get hail. And I'm not sure about the sleep, but when I was doing this, when I was researching and everything, I realized that precipitation is not only rain, it's snow, hail, and sleep. After precipitation, you have transpiration. Our transpiration is right here. Transpiration is the biological process by which water is lost from a plant through the small pores known as the stomata in the leaves. So I drew a tree, and that was for transpiration. That's the end of my presentation.
Well, I did say that we have another wonderful presentation, and certainly it certainly was another wonderful presentation. I love the creativity. Makeda is saying, thumbs up, thumbs up. I like your display creativity. Wow, creative. Your display is creative. I've never seen it in the plate before. Wow, that's great. Creativity, creativity, creativity. Tonight is a good night. It's a wonderful night. And I love what I'm seeing here. Excellent. That was really a job well done, I must say. Excellent, Samaya. Excellent. I love the PowerPoint. Well put together. And you heard what she said? She did her research. This is excellent. And I can tell you, that, guess what? If you continue and 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 you continue, you're welcome, right? And I saw in the chat, I must make mention of this. I saw in the chat that Tristiana is saying, it is lovely, Samaya, with the cotton, etc. Very creative, good job. And okay, yes, all right. So it's beautiful. It is beautiful and beautiful and beautiful and more beautiful. Shanice is from Portmore. Big up yourself. Big up Portmore people. All right. Good. And I see that you guys are aiming. Grade one is on the table there. Now, let me control myself and get into the interview part of the presentation. All right, so I heard you have answered one question so far, somewhere in your presentation, where you said that you had to do some research, right? You did your research, and that's excellent. Good job. So tell me what you experienced while doing this activity. What did you experience? So just tell us about your experience somewhere.
Sir, I actually wished I thought at first when I was doing it, I didn't expect it to come out good because I never seen anyone do it on a plate, and this was my first time doing the water cycle. And since I didn't have much to use, I had to substitute the cartridge paper and use a plate. So I wasn't really sure if it was going to come out good, but I tried my best. And while I was making it, I was kind of stressed out because I said I didn't know if it was going to come out good, but I got a better understanding of everything. As I said, I learned a lot more on precipitation. That is not only rain, it can be snow, hail, or steel. So it was adventurous, as Triciana said. It was like an adventure, and yes, sir, that's it.
All right, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And Makeda says again, it looked really good somewhere. I like it. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Yes. Samoya, could you just turn the camera and just show us the plate now? Fully. Just show the plate. Just show us the plate. We don't want to see the plate. We want to see the plate. Now hold on there. See? Creativity at its best. Creativity at its best. Thank you very much. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this? Creativity at its best. You know, it's creativity at its best. I must say, and never you let anyone think that because it's online class, it can't be class. It's still class. That's still school there. Very good. You guys making it look 100. Lovely. Creativity. I must say that you guys are even more creative than me. I am not me not so creative. Honestly, me not so creative. I'm not going to give me some of the creativity that I have. I'm enjoying myself. I think we could end the lesson right here tonight. Wow, great job, good job. I mean, you heard Amaya said, Samaya said that she couldn't find any cartridge paper, but trust me, the plate sell off. The plate sell off. I will tell you the truth, the plate sell off. Samaya said that Makeda's getting said that I think I might sleepwalk and take it away. You have to protect it out of Samaya because Makeda's after it now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So that's really a job well done. I guess I don't have to ask persons to evaluate because the evaluations have been coming in just like that. So of course, you know, it was well appreciated and well accepted. It's beautiful. It's set out. It's set out. It's set out. It's set out. All right. So I hope the others are inspired now to see the beauty of doing presentations. It's really effective. It's this class students is not about Mr. Bernard. The class is about you. The class is about you, not about Mr. Bernard. It's about you. You understand? As I bring up the PowerPoint now to continue our program, um, the class, as I must say, it's about you. It's not about me, right? I am just here to facilitate you and get the best out of you. And I know that getting the best so far. I mean, this is a night packed with presentations. This is one of the best nights. I must say, actually, the best night. So many presentations, best night. I'm feeling great. All right, lovely. So, students, this is the power of presentations, power of project learning. And this is what we do to get grade ones. Yes, it's all about you. All about you. All right. So we're gonna go for continue into our lesson tonight, and as you know, our topic we have as a part of the lesson as well. It has to do with the water cycle as well and pollution. Right. So we come back to these activity sheets in our next class. We're gonna go forward now and look at the contaminated water is detrimental to human beings. Very much detrimental to human beings. All right, so we have a worksheet here. All right, so we have a little thing here. We're talking about the plastic impact on human health. And of course, thanks to Mr. Tofton and his team at the time, no advertisement intended here though, but you must give credit where credit is due. And you know, when they ban the whole plastic thing, you're going to see why they ban it, you know, because as you can see, by the way, before I go any further, let me pick your brain a bit. Samaya was in the class, Nastasia was in the class, and Makeda was in the class, where we looked at the different types of pollution. Now, when we think about plastic, which type of pollution would this be related to? Is it domestic? Is it agricultural? Or is it the third one that we had there? Which of them? Which of the three would this one be related to? Tell me, go ahead.
What is the third one, sir?
I think we have agricultural pollution. We have domestic pollution. And the first one had to do with industrial pollution. So which of the pollution is it associated with?
Industrial, sir?
Not industrial. Nice try, but not industrial.
Agricultural?
Sir, it's
Yeah.
domestic.
It's not it's domestic. Yes, Nastasia. It's domestic. It is domestic, right? Domestic because we human beings are involved. You know, we use it. We drink from the containers and we throw them, and people throw them in the sea, throw them in the gullies, throw them on the road. That is domestic pollution. And of course, Makeda says it is domestic pollution. All right, so it's indeed domestic pollution, right? All right, so when we look at the plastic, it can affect your eyes. You know, it will affect the eyes. Of course, it give you headaches, dizziness, unconsciousness. We look at respiratory illnesses, of course, breathing difficulties, asthma, and other respiratory problems, typhoid, coughing, swelling of the throat. See how serious plastic is? That's how serious plastic is. Liver dysfunction, lungs problems. So there's a lot of respiratory illnesses that this whole plastic thing, you know, causes. It's not good to throw plastics in the environment. It's really not healthy. Liver dysfunction, diarrhea. We see gastric problem as well. Diarrhea, vomiting, ingestion, typhoid, stomach ache, food poisoning. Plastic is really a good move as to why they have to ban this thing. Skin diseases, rashes, allergy, skin cancer, plastic doing all of this. Birth effect, infertility, hormonal changes, declining sperm count, and even cancer again. So plastic, not good. You see? So people pollute the soil with plastic. So we have soil pollution. When they burn the plastic, air pollution. And when they throw the plastic in the sea, in the rivers, water pollution. So in all three forms of pollutions here, plastic is evident there as well. So when you have your plastic bottles, it's best you can reuse it. You know, we have the 3 R's: reuse, recycle. What know the third one? What's the third one? Reuse, recycle. What's the other one? There's 3 R's. We have reuse, recycle, and there's a third R. However, no.
Reduce.
Reduce. Thank you very much. Yes. It says reuse, reduce, and recycle. So we can reuse the plastic bottle. Some persons use it to plant things in. You know, you can plant things in plastic bottle. That's what we have reusing it, right? For different purposes. Some persons might use it to put their water in and put it to the fridge. So we can reuse the plastic bottles. We don't need to throw them away. So that's so by reusing them, you can save the environment. Excellent job. Excellent job, isn't it? Excellent job. Oh, so okay. Thank you, Makeda. Makeda gave it to us again. Reduce. All right. Excellent. 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 So we go back. Let's look at the dirty water here. No. So we have dirty water. Water pollution. Effects, causes, and how it damages the human life. All right. Good. So we have water pollution there as well. And we just saw 2 presentations that spoke to how we can purify discolored water, as Triciana mentioned, right? We can purify it. Health and pollution. Now let's look at the health and pollution here. Health effects of pollution. It's kind of, repetition. Nothing is wrong with that. Now we have air pollution, and the air pollution includes where we have the different bad gases, I would call them, carbon monoxide. This one is carbon monoxide right here, carbon monoxide, sulfur oxide, nitric oxide, so look at the gases that affect the ozone layer. And how does it impact the human being? We see the headache, fatigue. So sometimes you're wondering how you're experiencing a lot of headaches now. Maybe if you stay home, you probably experience less headaches. So the environment is really, really, really atrocious out there, right? Nerve damage, particulate matter, and we can see how it affects the lungs, the respiratory illnesses, bacteria, parasites, and chemicals. For soil contamination, which is of course agriculture, from the agriculture thing itself, and we see from here what this right here over this side, you will see a bit of industrial right there as well, right? Air pollution, industrial, both of them is industrial, and of course you can see cancer again, nausea, skin irritation, cardiovascular illnesses, of course, right? So we can see the negative effects of pollution, right? So you can screenshot. Remember, the video is live is on our YouTube channel, so you can always go back there. Human and Social Biology class, January 13th, 2022 at 8 p.m. So you can always go back. If you didn't get the information in the class now, you get to write as much. You can always go back to the video. You can, next to the find the screen that you want. Those who are screenshotting, you can screenshot, but ensure that you write it. Now, I might not ask to do presentation on every aspect of the class, but make your models. Still make your models and talk about it to yourself, teach your friends. And I saw my kiddo teaching little ones, and little ones do help. But yes, my kiddo was a good one, right? And Shanice was saying, good job to you guys so far in your presentations, right? Good. So here we're going to watch a video now, a short video about common disease spread. All right, so we're going to look at this short video.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome to the YouTube channel Dr. Rakha. I wish all my dear viewers a very happy and prosperous New Year 2019. This presentation on waterborne diseases is important because large population of India suffer from the waterborne diseases. Let's check on this critical and very important issue. First question is, what is a waterborne disease? The disease is caused by pathogenic microorganisms that are transmitted through water are called waterborne diseases.
Make note of that definition. What is waterborne disease? Disease is caused by pathogenic. Pathogenic is really another word for microscopic organisms, right? They are small. You can't see the naked eye, like virus and bacteria. Those microorganisms it is transmitted through water. So once they are transmitted, so water is the vector that carries these microorganisms. It is called waterborne disease. Good. And of course, waterborne diseases are, for example, are most times gastroenteritis, and etc. All right, let's continue.
As per World Health Organization 2018 report, the contaminated water and food prepared with the contaminated water is a major health concern in our country, India. Who should know this information contained in this presentation? Everybody who handles water and food should know how important are the hygienic measures. And also, we need to know what the infectious contaminants in water can lead to. How waterborne infectious pathogens get transmitted? That's an important issue and concern. Number one, drinking of contaminated water. As we see in this picture, we should never ever drink water from the rivers, canals, ponds, and other water bodies because that water may be contaminated with several pathogens. Number two, the infection gets into our body by eating of contaminated food. Usually flies bring pathogenic organisms to our food and contaminate it. Once we eat that food, pathogens get into our body. Then transfer of saliva, if one of the two who are sharing this drink or when we are eating the food eaten by others or left over by others, then infection present in the food transmitted by the infected individual gets into our body. Bathing with contaminated water is also one source of transmission of pathogenic organisms. Even washing hands with contaminated water will also lead to transmission of many of these organisms. What can happen when we get this transmission of waterborne disease? While diarrhea and vomiting are the most commonly reported symptoms of water, other symptoms can include problems related to skin, ear, respiratory system, eyes, etc. Let's discuss one by one these diseases which are transmitted through the water. First is and most common is amoebiasis. It's caused by Entamoeba histolytica. The transmission is usually from hand to mouth when hands get contaminated with this organism and we eat the food without washing the hands, then the organisms or cyst of amoeba get into our body through GI tract.
All right. So it's a long video. We won't necessarily need to watch everything. But one question though, as I ask the question, so we're hearing about waterborne diseases. How do we prevent us from being affected by, waterborne diseases? Give me one way we can prevent, us from being affected by waterborne diseases. Who's going to tell me the answer for that? One way we can prevent us from being affected by waterborne diseases. Anybody? One way we can prevent, from being affected by waterborne diseases. One way we can prevent that. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, man. I know you're right, so go ahead.
I would say we should try to we can try to get filters.
Exactly. Filters. So we purify the water. That's what we saw today. Purification of the water. So if Makeda and Tristiana didn't purify the water there, of course. And Makeda says boiling. All right, good. So we could filter the water, boil it, of course, right? So we learned that. So you need to understand now the relationship between water purification and water pollution, right? They work hand in hand, they work together. Water purification and also waterborne diseases, right? So it's now 9:24. We're going to take the close the curtains down on this part. We'll continue with our program next week, Thursday. And of course, as we approach, we should be putting a timetable together shortly for the increased number of time for classes. We should be going 2 days a week shortly as well. But I must say thanks to, but before I go any further, we always ask the new students to tell us, give us an evaluation of the class, so how your feedback for the class rather. So Javon, welcome. I should say you're the newest student in the class. Welcome. Could you give us a feedback of tonight's class? What do you think about your first HSB class online? Tell us about your first class, Javon.
So my first HSB class. This class was really helpful, sir. I learned a few things, sir. And so much of the presentations really helped me, sir. A lot of things I didn't know before, sir. I don't know, sir. And I look forward to a lot more classes, a lot more HBO classes, HSB classes.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much for that. And ladies, you heard what Javon says. He's looking forward. I know he's also looking for more presentations. All right, looking forward for more presentations. All right. Now, as we wrap up, as we close it, as we draw the curtains on tonight's class, I just want to tell you now that doing the assignments weekly is vital. Vital, vital, vital. Because I would like to see presentations on the 7 systems. I've seen presentations so far, and I think it was last week, I don't remember which night, we looked at a presentation on the digestive system, right? But I also want to see presentations on the other systems. So you need to do your assignment. We saw a presentation on the teeth. So those persons, you need the assignment is very important. Why is it important? It allows me, the teacher, to be able to see how you express yourselves on exam questions, and then I can direct you. Please remind me next week so we can start off with looking at how to write our response to exam questions, and also how to, read content and make much of it, make use of it as well. Good. So I want you to do your assignments. You need to get them up and running. You need to submit them weekly. I don't want to close the door on you if you don't follow the rules. You need to follow the rules to it. Get the assignments done. It's just 8 worksheets. Once you do all those 8 assignments, you're ready for the exam. You're ready for the exam, right? And of course, you do your presentations on a weekly basis, because I want to see presentations on all 8 systems. I want to see presentation. We're going to go back to section A of the syllabus. I want to see presentations on that. And the more presentations are being done, the greater and the richer, not just the class alone, not just the members of the class, but your performance will improve. And you have already seen the fruits. You have already seen the benefits of doing presentations and how it helps you, the presenter. And when you go into that exam, you're able to articulate the facts, the concepts, the procedures, and the principles that the examiners look for. Last year, we kept a wampus time with results. I mean, the students were excellent. We had a student from Barbados that she got a grade 1, and she was grateful to, be able to watch this program live. Just for those persons on YouTube, we have already created our application link to the website. So you just have to go to www.cdplabsservices.com, and you go to that website. You see a button that says application. You look for the YouTube channel application and fill it out. Why am I saying this? We're only streaming live free for month of January. We did say it twice per month, but we're going live free for the month of January. For February classes, we're gonna stream live, but not private. We're gonna be streaming our live classes, but not private. No, sorry, not public, but private. So if you want to see the remaining presentations, the remaining live classes on our YouTube channel, we're going to ask that you go to our website, and of course, click on the application link, and then you'll see the link that says YouTube applicants, and you click on the YouTube applicants link, and you fill out the form, and as soon as you fill out the form, we'll give you access to the videos at a very small contribution, though, please. And of course, when you do that, we have a WhatsApp group that we have created for YouTube participants, because during the private live, you're not able to use the chat. So we created a WhatsApp group for you, especially, so you can sending your message in the WhatsApp group so that you can participate actively. And you'll also get access to our live worksheets that our students will be using for some of the in-class activities like last year. So we're going live free for the rest of the month. And of course, in February, we will just be going live privately. So if you really love what you're seeing, then we ask that you go to the website, apply so you can get the live link emailed to you so you can watch it live. We ask that you share. I see that 6 persons like the channel so far, like this so far. Thank you very much for that. And I like the contribution in the chat. Thank you very much for that. And it's a pleasure having persons like Teresa there, Shannon Dona there, Shanice Reed there as well, and Makeda, of course, and other visitors. It was a pleasure having you guys here. And I must say thanks to you and thanks to the students in Zoom. You guys made the night. We made the night. So we are brought on the curtains now, and this is the end of class tonight. I must say good night, and I'm really looking forward for a beautiful week next week. The presentation for next week, I want to see a presentation on well, I've seen the digital system already, but I need you to do your assignments. All right, you just do your assignments. I'm not sure which lesson comes second, but I will let you know what I want to present on during the course of the week so you can prepare yourselves for that presentation. And I know you will do more presentation, you finish the syllabus in short time. Remember I told you 2 weeks. 2 weeks. You can get a grade 1 or a grade 2. So nobody in this group should fail. Everybody will pass the exams again. So that's it. Good night, folks. Have yourselves a wonderful night. Take care, stay safe, and be blessed. It was a pleasure hosting you tonight in Human and Social Biology class. All right, Javon, I will speak to you shortly. All right, I'll tell your aunt and so forth. Okay, so good night, Samoya. It was nice seeing you, Samoya. All right, nice seeing you. Good. All right, so thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and lots of thank you. All right. All right, so Makeda says good night to everyone. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. All right, so I think we should play all those nice little songs. Little song. So as we close tonight, we'll play, or we started off.
Today, we'll learn about water pollution.
We'll start again. So we close where we started. So
we gonna worship. Oh, say we gonna worship, yeah, yeah, yeah. We gonna worship. Sovereign God, you are the morning light. Everything that you do right. All power belongs to you, so you know we gotta worship you. My daily bread, the living word, the best name I've ever heard. Healing powers, they flow through you, so you know we gotta worship you. We worship you, we worship you. Sovereign God, we wanna worship issues of life fall on me. Thank you, God, for the things that you do. So you know we gotta worship you. We worship you. We worship you. Sovereign God, we wanna worship you. We worship you. We worship you. Mighty God, we wanna worship you. We praise you. We praise you. Awesome God, we wanna praise you. We worship you. We worship you. Mighty God, we wanna praise you. In everything we magnify Adonai. Lord,